The
Hey,
dinosaur
folks.
story.
Welcome back to Welcome to Nightgrove High. Thanks for joining us tonight for episode 11, which I believe we settled on Diane Wiest disinfection. Um, and
The SEO is going to be crazy for this
yeah.
episode.
Oh, so it's just Diane Wiest infection.
Even better.
Absolutely fantastic. So before I introduce our ragtag group of sophomores, I just want to thank everybody for spending your evening with us, taking the time to tune in. Um, and a special round of thanks to everybody who supports us on Patreon, and a super duper round of thanks to our $25 and up supporters, Samantha Bates, Drevian Alexander, and Elle. Without y'all enabling us, we couldn't do all this ridiculous stuff. So thank you so much for your enabling. Now let's take things back to 1995 in the town of Nightgrove, and find out whose fault this all is. So let's start with Mara.
Hi, I'm Mara. It's not my fault. And I'm
Debatable.
playing Delilah or Lila Reed, who is the monstrous.
And Drevian.
I'm Drevian. I'm playing Simons. That
Simmons.
the meddling kid.
Sonny
Simmons.
Siemens. Wait, what?
Sorry, my dog is here. And Steven.
I'm Steven. I'm playing Carl Carson, the spooky.
Excellent. And William or Shawnee.
Hi, I am William Orshani, and I am playing Billie Jean Blazkowicz, the Wronged.
Jeremy.
I'm Jeremy. I'm playing Lexi, who is the celebrity.
Sen.
I'm Sen, and I'm playing Zach, the spellslinger. And Craig, your camera is like, I really weirdly out of sync. It's like everyone else is running fairly smoothly, but it's like you're losing a few frames, and I don't know why.
It's a little slow on my end as well.
It's a 1995 webcam.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. That's it. Sorry,
Your
guys.
Audio's good. It's just the video that's like
My
running.
AOL is lagging.
The video's running at like 20 frames per
You
second.
went method for this particular game.
Tell whoever else is in the house with you to get off the phone.
I know. I got. All right, we got to make this quick. Who knows how long I've got before my dad needs to get a fax. And Holly.
Fucking triggering me.
Hi, I'm Holly. I'm playing Ruby Sinclair. Sorry, I forgot her last name. The Chosen One.
So the weirdest fax
Excellent.
machines are the ones where you pick up the phone and then put the phone down on a different part of it, like the machine is listening to the phone call.
Yep.
That's because some of those machines were.
I mean, yeah, that's still, even then though, that was weird.
Yeah.
And
I
It
find
was
it a
what it
little
was.
Technology.
I find it a little funny that all the beeps and boops have meaning.
They do.
Yes, they do.
That's
They
why it was listening to the call.
do. That's why you used to be able to hack payphones.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, if you could just whistle the sounds.
Yep.
You could?
100%.
That no.
So okay, it sounds silly and ridiculous, but you know that scene in Hackers where he holds up the thing to the phone,
Yeah.
and you could actually do that.
I want to say it was called freaking.
Yes, it was called freaking.
But
It
freaking
is the
the
kind of
term
the
was applied to
precursor
lots
to
of things,
hacking.
but yeah. That okay, new character concept. All right.
Oh, I'll do some research and throw them your way because there's great history on those the people
Yep.
from that time frame.
Yeah, I didn't know. That's amazing.
Yeah, no, you absolutely used to be able to do that.
Hack the planet.
Slowly shutting down things on my computer just to see if it makes a difference.
It does. You are no longer operating at 20 frames per second.
Excellent. You're still slow and behind, but if I'm coming through, and y'all can see me. That's the good thing,
Mhm.
I guess. And I can hear everybody, so that is the most important thing. So, when we left off last time, some of the crew was at the law home, meeting Mrs. Kate Law, Zach's mom, who had bound up BJ's wounds, pulled out some.
Not BJ.
Oh, that's right. BJ had bound up her own wounds.
Yeah,
Had
and been
bound up
cleaning up her own wounds.
Alexis's.
Lexi's, Lexi's
Or-
wounds,
yeah,
and
yeah,
they
Lexis.
were sort of lying on the couch in the law living room, uncomfortably surrounded by hanging plants and such,
The law estate.
I believe. Apparently, Mr. Law is visiting their neighbors, the Reeds, who live very close by.
Yeah.
So I do want to ask, Lila.
Yeah.
We established essentially jumping into the campaign way back at the beginning. You already kind of had a little bit of a crush on Zach.
Yeah.
Is that because you'd been like watching him from home, like you'd seen him around next door? Is he literally the boy next door?
Oh no. I mean, I don't think I think that just walked away.
Sorry,
I
I'm
thought that because you don't spend you don't hang out at your mom's house that often.
No, I don't.
So I don't think it's that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Um.
So did you know?
And also,
like-
you didn't know that we lived that close until last
Yeah.
session.
Well,
Yeah,
that's what I just want to establish here. So
Uh-huh.
this is horrifying new information.
This is horrifying new information, but
Okay.
I am coping with cookies, so it's I'm doing good.
Awesome. Yeah, and those are great, and you're really enjoying them, and nothing
Uh-huh.
bad has happened at
Yeah.
all from that 3 that you
Exactly.
made.
Yeah. There's no failures to look at.
No, no, totally fine. Let's see. And then BJ's home, Sunny is home, and let's just check in and figure out where Carl is. Carl, you've had an interesting day hanging out with some new friends at your new school. Where did you go after pedaling off? We did establish, given that you weren't here last time, we did establish that actually Lexi got a lift back to their car with BJ on the bike.
That's good. It means that you and I are still alive.
Yeah, it turned out that the Lexi's car, based on a couple failures that had happened back at the farm, was actually full of more of the vine gourd things.
Oops.
Why Lexi is currently
Yeah.
bandaged up on a couch.
The pile
Prob-
of seats nearby.
No,
Yeah.
he probably was going through everything in his mind, slowly riding his bike home, type of thing.
Okay.
Just checking out the neighborhood, but not really seeing what he's looking at, and just going, "Holy, this is weird. All this stuff, weird. Wait, I'm weird. So they're weird. There's more people like me. Oh God, it's weird." That type of thing.
Fair. And when you get home,
So
what is
when you first meet someone else who has autism?
when you roll into the house, what is Carl's home like?
Mom's working multiple jobs, so it's pretty latchkey.
Okay. Pretty standard, sort of 90s
Yep.
rural suburban house up in the residential area.
Yep.
All right. So you let yourself in, I assume. Where would Mom be working now? Like at this point in the afternoon?
I don't know. I never pay attention. I just know she's not home
Fair.
Taco Bell.
because the jobs shift because she's got to make ends meet for all of us. So I don't know what this week's job is or that. I know her main job is admin, but that one ended about an hour ago. So she's on to another job to keep the money coming in.
All right. So would anybody else be home, do you think, when you're getting home?
I don't know. Let's see. I'm going to say Sister Karen would probably be in her room with playing music, in sync, all that type of fun stuff.
Sure. She's a little younger than you, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you come in, you can hear somewhat muted. coming through the walls. You can hear Karen's music playing. What does an afternoon at home look like for Carl? Do you just sort of go into your standard routine, or are you gonna change things up a little bit because you were just at a weird farm with some weird people?
He's going to try to do the standard routine, but he's going to be checked out because he's so going, what the heck? Okay, I know I was weird, but that extra stuff that happened at the farm, that was what? What? So he's doing that type of thing. Well,
So
getting his Tostitos going and getting those little pizza crunch wraps or pizza bites going and trying to do homework, but just staring at the pages.
okay. So yeah, so you're sort of staring at the pages a little bit. You hear,
Wait,
"Hey,
are we at
Space Case."
are we at Pizza Bites yet, or are we still at the pizza bagels?
Pizza
We had
bites.
They had
both.
both.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know there was a point in time in the late '90s where one had been around for a little longer and the other one came out, but
The bagels were for a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Those are the things that I loved during that time frame. But
sorry, you threw me
the
back.
Tostitos.
It threw me to an Unraveled episode where Brian David Gilbert utters the phrase, "I spent the last year uttering on eating open-faced pizza treats. Now you want to put me in a pizza cage."
I mean,
Yep.
pizza rolls are like that. That goes back to fucking my era.
Yeah. So you sort of are there zoning out, and eventually you become aware that Karen has entered into the room. She goes, "Hey, Space Case, are you just kind of letting these mellow, or what's going on?"
Yeah, you want some? Go for it. I'm trying to do homework and I just can't.
You
Just bringing it. Yeah, I'm just out of it.
you didn't turn on the oven. They're just sitting in there.
Thank you. Gets up and does the oven.
You start to get up. She says, "I'll do it." She turns on the oven and she goes, "How hot are they? Did you throw away the box?"
350.
Okay. She punches, turns the dial. Says, "All right." She kind of looks over at you and goes, "I'm gonna set the egg timer because you're gonna let these burn, aren't you?"
No thanks.
There's a sigh, and she, in the middle of setting the egg timer, is about to put it down by the oven, and she comes over and like sets it down next to you at the table.
No, thank you.
Yeah, that means
With the time.
get them out and let me know, okay?
Yeah. I just math sucks. Yeah, math.
What is?
He's got his history book out.
She kind of looks
Full
down
on
at it. She's like,
ADHD, both sides.
Yeah. There is an excellent little like Mr. Hart and Mr. Martin joke there, built in. So she kind of looks down and goes, "Are you? Do I even want to know?"
Probably not.
Okay. She turns and sort of leaves the room, kind of giving you a weird look, and then heads back to her room.
He does the slapping with the pencil, just on the
Okay.
page.
That's the next
just
chosen one
fidgeting.
after Holly's character dies.
Who? Carl or Karen?
Karen.
So yeah. All right. So yeah. So you, I would imagine, rather ineffectively continue to try to work on your homework. Thanks to the egg timer, you managed not to burn the pizza rolls at least.
Thank you, sis. Do you want any?
Yes.
No?
Yes. Yes.
Oh.
There's.
Yeah, I'll bring you some.
Nope. It's coming down.
Don't trust that.
No.
Get 2 paper plates out and load them up half and half.
Okay. You want a Coke? That's over the fridge.
Yep.
All right.
Thank you.
She gets out a couple cans of Murray's Cola, which is the off-brand Coke that you get down at the Mega Center. And home of other such favorites as Professor Pepper and Mr. Pob.
Like Mola Cola. It's like a little cartoon mole on it.
Yeah. All right. Let's hop back over to the Law House. As
That might be quite a
she
distance.
is in the process of binding up the biggest wounds that you have with bandages that have been soaked in something that smells vaguely herbal. And they're not wet so much as they are slick. It's more like a salve that's been sort of dredged through the bandages. Lexi? She says, now you're gonna want to go ahead and leave these on, all right? You'll be feeling right as rain in the morning. Just don't go near any open flames, and you should be fine. And she looks and says, do you have any pets at home?
Why?
Just stay away from cats.
Why?
They'll be very interested.
Someone needs to explain this.
Lexi, it's
Oh.
fine. You don't have cats.
I know I
Yes.
don't have cats. I don't want to be near cats. I'm allergic to cats. But that's not the point.
Well, then you've already got it down. Don't worry about it. So, does anybody want to tell me what exactly happened that led to this lovely little visit?
Yeah, so there are
Plant monster.
plant monsters, Mom, that seems to be growing out of pumpkins.
Well, I had assumed plants of some kind, yes.
I will
All right.
explain to her as best I can what we've been dealing with.
Okay. How much are you filling her in on?
Oh, Zach has tried to lie to his mom once in his entire life. And the
More to the
result
point.
and the results
Go
of that proved to him that it's a waste of time.
More to the point. Anything that's getting left out, Lexi is making sure to point out.
No,
Okay.
so
Because
I'm-
we are finally doing what Lexi has been arguing for us to do
Tell an
forever,
adult.
which is tell a fucking adult, because we're children.
and anything that I don't know, I will see who else knows, but full details.
I mean,
Are
we
we-
already told one adult, but that adult is your dad, and he doesn't seem like he's dealing with it, so we need to tell another
So
adult.
let's tell another of Zach's parents.
This one seems more responsible.
No, she's gonna make me deal with it too.
Are we filling in specific details like the fact that Ruby is a chosen, or the fact that Lila turns into a lizard?
Oh no.
So, if I'm remembering, when we walked through the door, Lexi was like,
Oh yeah, no, Lexi already spilled all that.
like-
Yeah.
Lexi
Yeah,
already
yeah.
told everything.
Oh,
Yeah,
beautiful.
fair.
It's through
You're right.
with
You're right.
this keeping things nonsense.
All right.
Yeah. That
I
that
almost
ship
died.
sailed.
Yeah.
That's part of why Lila's been eating those cookies.
So yeah. So she says, well, that is a lot.
Yeah, it's only been like 3 days.
Yeah. So tell me this much then. How much homework do you all have with school being like this, leading up to the festival and the murders, all of this? Is this affecting the caseload and everything else? Or are you still going to be able to get everything done?
Honestly, homework's a little lighter around harvest time.
And also, what with the murder?
I pay someone to do that.
She gives you kind of a stern look and she says, you know, As long as that's always an option for you, that won't ever be a problem.
Completely passes over my head.
Okay.
Approach was just like it's a fucking spatter on a Teflon
I mean,
goddamn iron.
Dad gave me some homework that I've been working on, but that's not school related.
Sadly,
Oh,
did
sure.
not give me any homework.
She sort of turns and looks back at you and says, well, I'm sure someone will be able to get you home tonight.
I'll take them home.
Mm-hmm. Good. Now, Zachy, are you going to stay here?
Do you want me to?
What do you want?
Hang on. What roll should I make to insight check my mom?
I
bad
think,
situation.
Yeah, I was going to say, I
Read
think
a
we
bad
call that
situation.
read a bad situation. Yeah, yeah.
That makes sense.
I think that's extremely suitable here.
Mixed success.
Yeah, so hold one. You kind of
So I guess I will ask the question then. What is the biggest threat right now?
your mom.
Yeah.
No, but specifically in more relation to what you're asking. This is a test. She will judge you based on your answer.
Oh, by the way, really quick, Craig, since I have an XP that I did not spend, like an actual experience point that I did not spend last time, because as usual, I said, "Oh, I'll do it between," and then I didn't.
Of course,
because that's what you do.
Yeah.
I am taking.
Didn't you just recently spend like 200 points in our Star Wars game?
No, I still have not spent it.
Good lord.
No, I recently spent like 200 points in a Star Wars game.
I'm take another celebrity move for disarming.
Oh, nice. I like it.
Does my mom do anything with gourds as far as I'm aware?
I mean, they're seasonal, so yeah.
Okay,
yeah, she does.
Then actually, in that case, yeah, I'm going to stay in your mom because there's something I need to look into.
And she nods and says, okay, well, we keep your room ready for you. Now, I know that the curfew is in place, and I know that it's probably not the cool mom thing to do to tell you all to be home by curfew. So, forgive me if I'm not being a cool mom. I'm gonna have to be the scary mom. Be home by curfew.
I'm good to go whenever.
And there is like a resonance to it. Visually, it's like the smash zoom where the background falls away while her face gets a little closer to you all.
Yes. Background vibrates a little bit.
Yeah.
Ruby has not wanted to be here this entire time. If Lexi is good, she's good to go.
Oh, no, yeah, we could definitely go. I would love to get your cooking recipe sometime. Thank you.
She's sort of like all of that, the aspect that has just come across her face falls away, and she smiles very sweetly. She says, of course, you know what? I'll go ahead and I will make a copy for you, and I'll just drop it off with your folks. How about that?
Thanks.
Sure, of course. You're going to be staying at home, right, dear?
Yes.
Well, good. Well, I know where you live, So I'll just bring it over.
Okay. Yeah.
It just occurred to me what the crash zoom, not so much the crash zoom, but like that moment reminded me of. Now I'm blanking on her name. The lady elf in Lord of the Rings.
Oh, Galadriel.
Galadriel.
Yeah.
Galadriel.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, 100%.
Like-
that was like
Yeah.
Diane Wiest as Galadriel. I will
would
be
watch it.
I will be a terrible goddess.
Okay. Yeah. Bye, everyone.
Oh, dear, you should wait for your friends to walk you home.
We'll get her.
I mean, they're right next to Agumar room. Mom.
Okay, that'll be fine. Tell your father not to stay too long. Dinner will be on. Well, he knows. He's cooking.
Zach.
All right. Well, Zachy, it's
Okay.
always nice to see you. I'm so glad you brought your friends over.
Mhm.
And she says, Ruby, it's so nice to meet you. Keep everything up out there. I know, with the whole chosen thing, it can be difficult, but it seems like you're doing a wonderful job. Lila,
She's
it's so nice to
killing
meet
it.
you in person. Yes, killing it. I'm sure killing lots of things. Now, Lexi, looks like you already got into trouble today. You be careful. Don't get into any other trouble.
We'll see.
We will. And
I will
and
escort them out of the premises.
Ruby is pulling Lexi to the door.
ow, 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 ow.
The real question is, what is Mr. Law making for dinner? Deviled eggs?
Angel food cake.
Some sort of roast meat.
Linguine Alligari.
Yes, that 100%.
9-layer cake. So yeah, so you you all head out. Your arms, especially where they are the most bound, are feeling kind of numb, like a little cool and numb at this
Cool.
point, Lexi. Very much has like there's a scent in addition to the more pleasant. Well, I don't want to judge what you find pleasant, but in addition to the more mild herbal elements, there is something that is like a little bit like eucalyptus or menthol.
Okay.
Sort of that cooling element, and something that is like sort of tonsorial, kind of like almost like a barbershop smell to it.
Okay.
Mixed in. And very, very, very faintly, a little bit of like it's like sour mint or almost like cat pee.
Yeah, that tracks.
Okay. And yeah, so you are heading out. Your car is outside, parked. Ruby, how was the parking job?
Ruby can drive. Her parents just won't let her drive her car.
Yeah,
Well,
so
yeah,
I'm
because
just
you drove here, I believe.
Yeah.
Mhm. So okay,
It was a rushed parking job, though.
yeah, that's
like,
yeah.
it's a little
No
crooked,
aspersions, no aspersions on Ruby Sinclair's driving. Just maybe not the neatest parking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
All right. So are the
help get the people in the car. They're getting in the car.
All right.
Drive safe.
I assume Ruby's driving again.
Yes. She's not going to let Lexi drive.
Okay. And Zach said drive safe. I'm sorry, I talked over.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Not you.
Oh, wait until. Obviously not.
And do not
wait until we
Ruby.
are.
Do not let her light up a cigarette.
Okay.
Because
Better off dead.
that will all catch on fire instantly.
Gotcha.
That's okay. I have other drugs. I will wait until We have driven away. I have the propriety to do that before I say, how are both of his parents so hot?
Mother's gonna kill me.
Oh, you'll be fine.
No, I won't.
You'll be fine.
Then I'm going to walk Lila home.
Also, even if she does, at least it's a sexy way to die.
I don't think it's going to be what she'll end up doing to me, but sure.
Are you talking about your mom or my mom? Because now I'm confused.
Your mom.
Okay.
Because Lexi had to blurt a word out last episode. Oh, that as we're driving off, she will say, "Could you stop calling me his girlfriend, by the way? Because like I've barely spoken to him and nothing is official."
Yeah, silly me. Why would I want to have Zach's other apparently supernatural, incredibly powerful parent have a vested interest in your well-being?
She jabbed me in the side with her nail when no one was looking.
That's probably just how she shows affection.
I don't think it is.
My point being, the more people like that looking out for you, the better. You're welcome.
I completely expected instead of instead of an actual like I'm trying to help you, like I was expecting something like I'm manifesting that energy into reality.
But contrary to popular belief, I don't just say this stuff randomly because I think it's funny. I promise. The only reason is because, well, the only reason I said the rest of the stuff is because we have needed to tell an adult for so long, and somehow Zach's dad doesn't count. And the other part was, yes, because that improves your chances of being alive.
Sure.
Says the person who almost died.
All right. Which house are you all staying at? And then we'll jump back to the to Lila and Zach. But I want to know which house y'all are headed towards.
Ruby has to go home.
Yeah.
Because she hasn't been home in a while. Her parents will kill her if she doesn't go home. If Lexi wants to come with her, that's great. But if Lexi wants to go to their house, then she'll.
You're also literal neighbors.
Yeah. I probably shouldn't look like I'm grievously injured around your parents.
Oh, just tell them it's like the latest fashion trend or something.
Bleeding is the latest fashion trend.
My dad might believe you.
I can't even sell that.
Okay.
No, there's nobody home. There's nobody at my place except for, Olga, was it?
Frau Zumten. Olga might be her
Yeah.
first name.
Okay, yeah. There's nobody at my place. Well, and my sister, and I can avoid them just fine. I'll be
Okay.
fine.
All
And
right.
at least I'll be fine until we're on the phone at some time tonight and I get murdered while I'm on the phone with you.
It's
There's
probably
a
for
gourd
the
under your bed.
it's probably for the best because I think my parents have wanted to talk to me. So
It's probably for the best that I get murdered while we're on the phone.
no, that you don't come
Yes, because
home
their parents
with
want to talk to
me.
them.
And
Fair
get in
enough.
the
No, that's
middle of
true.
That. So
That's true. I my presence can only put that off for so long.
Why do I feel like your mom, Ruby, would be like, that's awful. But it is one less distraction as you prepare for college.
Yeah, that probably
Yes.
tracks.
All All right.
But yeah.
Okay. So Lila and Zach, you watch Ruby and Lexi drive off.
All right, let's get you home.
It's not far.
Yeah, no, I can see the car. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm good.
You don't sound fine or good.
I'm good. Um, I I so the wing thing is new for you?
Yeah.
Can you fly with them? Do you know?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, if you ever wanted to practice.
I probably should. So I don't fly into like clotheslines or something. Have you ever flown to a clothesline or a power line?
You get you have to at when the sunlight's at a certain angle, or like the moonlight, I pretty much only at night. So if it's really dark out, you have to be a lot more careful, but usually if there's moonlight, you kind of see you keep an eye out, you know, kind of what level they're at, and then no, I've it's usually not bad.
I love that ended in it's usually not bad.
I assume at this point you're sort of getting up onto the porch.
Yeah, it's not a long walk.
So, you get up onto the porch and the door sort of opens a little bit. Zach, you can see a small sort of cherubic face, ringed with brown hair. Lila, your sister,
Probably.
yeah.
Sounds right.
Sort of looking out, several years younger than both of you, kind of looking out. Eyes go to Lila first, over towards you, and back to Lila, and a little smile spreads. Hey, Lila, welcome home.
Hi.
Is this Zach?
No, you know my name.
Yes.
Yeah, she talks about you a lot.
Oh, really?
No. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, all the time.
I'm gonna put my hand over her face and just shove back.
Mom!
Like, get that through.
Mom! Lila's shoving me.
I'm getting in the house. Curfew is coming up.
And you can hear from the background, it's like, not now, you two. We have company.
I'm going to close the door before Hop says anything worse. Basically.
I mean, I'm obviously trying to go in because I do have to get my dad.
Oh shit. Okay, damn it.
Well, no. Well, let's play this out. I love it. You guys are fighting over the door.
Well, no, that's fine because I'll let her close the door and I'll be like, knock, 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 knock.
Open door.
I have to get my dad.
Hey. Yeah. Sorry.
Hop is, you can see down like the end of the hallway, having run off towards the kitchen.
I was gonna frog march her in front if she wasn't.
No, she's clearly run for reinforcements.
Okay, that's good.
But yeah, so you come in. Oh yeah, what is the foyer like?
Very like hotel lobby, like it's got some sort of nondescript landscape painting. I feel like that's very normal, and as you get further back into the house, maybe things get a little bit weirder. There's not a lot of stuff on tables because I feel like if you have wings, you're gonna be crashing into that kind of stuff all the time, and so you don't really want to do that.
I like that. I like that detail.
But there's not like a lot of signs that in the house that things are strange until you get back into like where people, you know, like live.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you can hear Lila, you can hear your parents' voices coming from the kitchen. And Zach, you can hear your dad's voice coming from the kitchen.
Well, look, just gesture. You want to lead the way, or you just want me to go in?
Yep. Yeah, just back here. Hi, Mom and Dad.
Hey, sweetie.
I'll follow.
Come on back.
I'm going.
Okay. So you walk in. So Hop has run up sort of ahead of you and has run up to your dad and is
Mhm.
like sort of pulling him down and is whispering in his ear. And you can see as you come in, she looks over at you and sort of smiles like malevolently around his head at you as she's coming in. You can tell your dad is sort of half listening because there is a guest here. Hal Law
Mhm.
is here also in the room. Yeah, your mom is standing standing over, sort of leaned up against the sink. What does your mom wear to cover her wings?
Hmm. Um. I'm imagining like a funky jacket. My mom wore like kind of like weird eclectic sort of jackets. I feel like she has a collection of those.
Are we talking
And
like a members only jacket with the
no, like
okay.
well, hang on.
Or are we
Trying to-
talking like puffy jacket, like big
No, because
muffler?
I think I said she was a lawyer. I don't have any of my backstory notes, but I think that's what I said. So I think she goes with, sort of, uh, like high-powered suit jacket kind of vibe.
Just the wildest 80s shoulder
Yeah,
pads. Yeah,
exactly.
amazing. Yeah.
I think that's
Alexis
it.
Carrington has nothing on you.
Mhm. I think my dad would do like a sheepskin kind of vest sort of situation. I think Lila takes after him a little bit more with that.
Okay, yeah, I like that. And leaning against the sort of the island on the other side of the kitchen with a glass of iced tea is your dad, Zach.
Yep. Hey, Dad.
Hey, pal, how's it going?
It's going. Mom told me to remind you that you're cooking dinner tonight.
Oh, that is right. Yep. Well,
And she did it in
kind
the reverb voice.
oh, yeah. Oof. You all know how that goes, right? And y- Lila, your parents are like, yeah, oh, yeah. What?
Mhm.
Uh, and he says, well, this tea was delicious. But I've got to go back and keep those home fries burning. So pal, you want to walk back with me? It was such a pleasure getting to have a chance to touch base and learn a little bit more about the neighbors. I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot more of each other. And how about you, kiddo? Good day? Looks over at you, Lila.
Yeah, great.
Excellent. You two keeping each other out of trouble?
Yeah.
That's great. It looks back at your parents. So nice that they're getting to be friends, isn't it? And your mom goes, "Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh, I can't wait. Lila, you're gonna have to tell me all about everything." And he says, "All right, well, we'll get out of your hair. Listen, don't do anything I wouldn't do. Come on, pal."
That's a short list, Dad.
Reaches out, and if you will let him, he will ruffle your hair.
I'm not going to stop him, but I'll let him walk
Okay.
out first. And I'll just sorry to intrude. Also sorry about him to the parents.
No, not at all. No, it's always nice to get to meet the neighbors, and yeah, will you all take care?
The wave as he waves. I'll look like try to get the the eye of the younger sister.
Mm-hmm.
Give her a
Hop,
wink.
yeah.
Give her a wink, and as he turns to walk out, the angel wings will just sort of like appear for a moment, almost like kind of like in the way that like you can see a spider's web when light shines across it a certain way.
Okay. Yo, yeah. Oh, I like that.
Yeah, just for the moment
So-
as he walks out after his dad.
So her eyes go wide as you do that, and then you sort of disappear around the corner. All right. So you two go out the door. So your mother turns to you, Lila, and says,
What did
"How long have you known that there are other devils in town?" And at that point, Hops goes, "He's an angel. Are you dating an angel?" And both of your parents go, "What?"
I'm not dating him.
Father goes, "But he is an angel?"
So it's I'm trying to remember when we found out. Was it
Quick
yesterday
question.
at
Yeah.
this point? Or was it just today?
I think it was
I think
literally
we did it
yesterday.
Yeah.
I think it was yesterday. No, he's an angel on the side of like demons and things like that, or his dad is, and it's complicated. I just found out yesterday. I was processing. What were you talking with him about?
Hold on one second. Drev, you had a question?
There was a voice raises at "I'm not dating him." Would that have been loud enough to hear out the front door?
Oh,
That's a good question. I like
that's
that.
very true.
Yeah.
I feel like that's for me, like there's a thing for act under pressure.
Yeah. Why don't you roll me an act
That
under
feels like
pressure
an
on
act
that
under
one?
pressure roll.
We get to the car. I'm
Alright.
like, Dad, why'd you drive?
A 9. So muffle. I don't think it's like
we just
a
hear a
raised
spike
voice.
of noise.
Yeah.
There's like clearly some raised voices as
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
going
There's
out.
a raised voice, but no
Yeah,
like
okay.
legible words.
Yeah.
I like that. Good point,
Yeah.
Drev and Mara. I like the roll for it.
Uh-huh.
So Zach, remind me of that. We'll jump back to you and
Yep.
figure out if there's any response
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
But and says we're all processing. Yeah. And your mom says, yeah, he came by to say hello from the old country. We came here because this was supposed to be quiet. Apparently, it's a truce site. We've got people from both sides, apparently in the same family, gesturing towards the front door.
A truce site?
Yeah,
A truce in what? Because
between above and below, supposedly to monitor something. So that means technically any time that we've been active, we've been in violation of the truce.
Oh. What does that mean?
It means we have to be even more careful.
Okay.
Has anyone identified you? Has anyone remembering dreams? You know how we've talked about that.
Yeah. Just one guy at school.
Okay.
That's
Which
it.
guy?
I don't know his name. He delivered a pizza. He's a
Okay.
pizza delivery guy.
Okay. Does he deliver pizzas after curfew?
Probably. I mean, probably not. Why?
Well, that
What?
would have been an easy solution.
Kill the boy.
What is? No, What do you mean by be more careful? Can we not?
it's just
What's
the more, as long as we're not having any lasting effects on the residents here, then it should be all right. The problem is, in a true site, it's designed so that no one from above or below will have any overreaching effects one way or the other on the residents. Our job is to make sure, and or at least those stationed here from both sides, have you seen any others,
That truce
I
fucking
guess,
failed.
from
Yeah.
To be fair, I'm not from either side, so that's
No,
probably
I'm referring to BJ's parents.
yeah.
um
Well, there's a
Ha-
lot of weird things in this town. I mean,
sure.
the principal for one is some sort of protective entity, but some kind of entity.
Hmm.
I mean, he let us off with just a warning, so it's fine, but
A warning for what? Says your mom.
no,
And there's like literal clapping from Hop.
I'm gonna stick a finger up at her. It's not wise, but I'm gonna do it.
Lila or Delilah.
So with all of the stuff with guy's name, what's the guy's name? With
which
Mark?
guy? Which guy's name?
Mark dying.
Toland.
Mark Toland. We were looking into it because there were some weird things, and it turns out that some of the other, Zach is what he is, and there's a lot of weird stuff going on in town, so we were taking a look to see what was happening because it's strange, and there's this weird thing. The harvest festival is coming up, and did you know they used to sacrifice people like up till whatever
They
year that was?
stopped. They stopped though. So Hop, go to your room, and Hop sort of like face falls and goes, "What did I? Oh, she's the one who said no, 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 no. We need to talk to your sister." And Hop goes, "Oh, you're in trouble," and just sort of
I'm
like
gonna
dances
get
out of the
special
room.
information that you aren't.
Dances
You're
out of the
not
room.
old enough.
Not old enough to get in trouble. And leaves the room. As she's going out of the room, she sort of like waits until your parents are looking back at you, and she gives you both barrels, and then goes back around the door. Um, and as she goes upstairs, your father says, "You're not in trouble now, but you can't be out there looking into the weird stuff.
Oh.
We're here to seem as normal as possible."
Sorry, they can't hear you. Hang on a second.
Oops.
Now they can
Okay.
hear you again. Sorry.
Okay.
My phone made noise, and like we discovered last time, when I'm using these earbuds, if my phone makes
The
noise, it just
facts
mutes
got
all of you
sent, yeah.
guys.
Exactly. Somebody picked
The
up the
line got
phone.
disconnected.
Yeah.
We're back.
It literally stopped being able to hear you when I went whoop. So, which
Oh,
was
okay.
you're not in trouble, but, and then that was
Okay. You're not in trouble, but you can't be looking into weird stuff. We're here. We need to see it as normal as possible, okay? So you can't be hanging out with devil or angel spawns. You can't be looking into murders. You need to be going to class, keeping your head down, feeding when you need to. Of course, you're a growing girl, but you can't be looking into this stuff. Okay? And your mom comes up and puts an arm around you if you let her.
Yeah.
You know we have your best interest in mind, honey. It can be a little difficult being the way we are, and we're not going to tell you it's going to be easy, but we want to make it as easy as possible.
That's a bad plan when the demon hunter in town realizes that one of her friends is missing and goes investigating.
All right. So just keep your head down. Don't investigate weird stuff. Hang out with normal kids. Do normal kid stuff. Okay?
Yeah,
Fu-
that's fine.
Your dad kind of breathes a sigh of relief. Your mother is borderline. How much do you mean this?
I don't.
Okay.
I'm lying.
Listen, there
Okay,
are
all right.
ways we can make this work. You just hang out with me, and I just happen to be with everyone else.
Yeah.
So, you weren't
Uh-huh.
hanging out with them, you were hanging out with me.
The thought came to mind is like, hang out with normal kids, do normal kids thing. Smash cut to Sunny doing folk research
Yeah.
with like Black Aria by Danzig playing in the background.
Yeah.
Actually, I actually legitimately love that. Lila, are you cool with this?
Yes.
With this
Yeah.
scene sort of wrapping up?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So yeah, so your dad says, okay, well, why don't you go get your sister, try to make up, and we'll have some dinner, okay?
Yeah. Roll my eyes.
Okay.
Head out.
We got crab cakes. That's a normal Maryland thing, right?
Yeah.
They don't put icing on them.
Yeah, they put Old Bay on it.
I like it.
So
We're trying to be normal.
yeah, remember, yeah, exactly, normal. Remember
Totally normal.
normal things, hanging out with normal kids, and then smash cut to
Yep.
Sunny. So yeah, so you got the Danzig blasting. What are you looking up? What are you getting into tonight?
Looking through the books he has for entities that eat dreams.
Ooh, all right. Trying to are we am I you're looking into Lila, or you're
Vaguely?
looking into other things? Okay. I like that. Why don't you go ahead and give me an investigate a mystery roll?
Let's see.
We've all had those moments when we
No
research our
boy.
friends. It's just that instead of trolling through Facebook, is trolling through a book with people that have your
Ooh.
face.
Yeah.
You know what? Because I think this is funny. I'm going to spend a luck on this one.
Oh my god.
What
Okay.
what does your luck do? What does your luck thing do?
You will see something you weren't supposed to see.
Ooh.
All right. So this is in
The face of
your
God.
in your in your understanding of it, and it specifically as it relates to your character, are we interpreting that as like Sonny is sort of pushed to confront the supernatural in a way that he doesn't want to?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, then yeah, I will say you can then find a pretty detailed description of succubi and incubi, sleep paralysis demons. But the fact is, at least in this book that you're looking through, it explains that this sort of new age modern explanation of these old visitations as being sleep paralysis is just modern medical hooey. And every time that's happening, it's actually because there is a one of these demons appearing, and it looks like they have wings. They can turn into lizards. what is the most discomforting aspect of this? Like what shakes Sunny most? Is it like, is there an illustration that looks like just an evil version of Lila in the book? Um or is like, what about this is unnerving to you?
How many of the details line up? Like the texture of the wings, like
Yeah,
how
I would say it's like pitch perfect. I mean, it's one of those where there are really detailed etchings. Like, this is the part in the Monster of the Week show where we're finding out apparently that Sunny is the one with the library with all the like the detailed references. Like, going to like the Grimm's library, if you've ever seen that show, for like where they have all the drawings of everything. And it's like a full description of exactly how her wings appeared. They will often cover them with bulky clothing, capes or cloaks or coats.
Congratulations, you are the trick in Lost Girl. You're the one with all the scrolls.
I would like to point out, by the way, one of the few shows that is set in Portland that actually looks like Portland.
What, Grimm?
Because Grimm.
Yeah.
Because they filmed here.
Yeah.
So it's actually like they basically filmed it on location.
but not even just like the physical details, like the one kid that's like now infatuated with Lila after being visited, like
yeah. Oh,
like,
yeah, and I think it will describe that maybe, and it is specifically like there can be, if in most cases someone who is visited by one of these will not remember it other than outside of a sort of hazy dream or a terrifying recollection, but some will remember it very clearly and be terrified by what they have seen. Others will remember it and become obsessed with the alluring aspect of the demon, and will grow even in their waking hours into an ever more obsessive and dreamlike state with the incubus or succubus as the object of their obsession.
but yeah, like Sunny was looking, hoping like there's just too many conflicting things, like none of this really adds up. But
Oh,
no,
it adds up.
like
It adds up perfectly.
yeah,
You're just like, well, surely, I mean, at least, yeah, but I mean, she turned into a lizard, so that's got, and you turn the page, it's like, also lizards. You're like, fuck.
Every time you're like, well, clearly it can't be that because there's this detail. Let's find that detail the next page over.
yeah.
I think it would say specifically like they can often turn into small innocuous animals, such as those often affiliated with witches' familiars, and it lists like owls and rats and lizards. And there was maybe one of those old sketches of a lizard that looks exactly like the kind, like an anole that that Lila turned into. Technically, you also have two holds, so if you want to mark that down, you can, or you have one extra hold, so you can spend that in the future if you need to know something about things that eat dreams.
I have a question because I do have a weakness, and that has not been found yet. So I don't know if somebody finds that.
I would suggest this. I would suggest you message it to Drevian.
Okay.
And we just sort of have the scene. If we're watching, we see like the camera shows just enough the page to see a heading that says weakness, and then the camera switches to do like a Dutch angle from behind the book, and we see Sunny's face.
I'm gonna do it in Slack if you're on that, Jeff.
Yep.
Okay. Hang on. I gotta figure out. They've changed the layout and I can never find stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Otherwise, for the other hold, what's most vulnerable to me?
I think you may be looking at Read a Bad Situation, and this was an investigative mystery. Yeah.
That does not help me.
It's so we did what sort of creature is it? And you got that one. You use that on on your compatriot. There's also what happened here, what sort of creature is it, what can it do, what can it hurt,
What
where
is
did it
being
go?
concealed here?
Ooh. Specifically, aim that question a little more for me. Because she's hiding her wings and stuff, but I'm not going to make you burn it on that. Because you're at home reading a book. I can answer you a question about your house, or if you have a more sort of focused thing on that. I'm happy to answer that too.
I think house would work.
You're sort of like flipping through this, and you're realizing, you've always known that your grandmother has, ever since you came to live here, she's got some weird stuff, right? The curiosity cabinet. She has a wide book, and you just have sort of assumed that you all have had similar tastes in reading about sort of weird stuff, and history and the unexplained and things like that. And then I think as you're flipping through this, you see something in your grandmother's handwriting, like in the margin of the book. And it just says, last spotted in county, sort of in the incubus and succubus. It says, last spotted in county, 1972. And as you sort of spot that, you start to flip through, and you realize this book has been pretty heavily annotated. In sort of a practical research variety. As you're flipping through, you see, for instance, incident on Cemetery Road, 2 murders. How old were you, BJ, when your parents died?
Old enough to feel like it's her fault, so probably like 13, 14.
Okay. So dated 3 years ago, 2-3 years ago. There's that. So this is continued up through now. There are clippings from the local paper, from the Baltimore Sun, from the county, Chase County Chronicle, things like that have been cut out and put through in here. So it looks like your grandmother has been tracking events and things like this in the area for quite some time.
Sonny tries to read as many of the annotations and articles as he can before he's called to dinner.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So yeah, you dig through those, and you can we can have this kind of bookmarked then in the future as a thing you can potentially do a retroactive investigate a mystery on something else as you're looking through it. Yeah, and then she will call you into dinner. Would you like to role play the dinner?
A little bit, because Sonny's going, like, not directly ask, but like kind of guide the conversation to,
Okay.
like, towards the annotations and that.
Okay. All right. We'll then pause. We'll hop back to you at dinner time. We'll do kind of a I want to check in with Ruby and Lexi. And then I want to we'll check in on how dinner is going at BJ's place. And then so remind me, we'll come back and we'll do sort of a quick dinner scene with everybody who wants to do one. Is that cool?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Ruby and Lexi, you guys are getting home?
Mm-hmm.
And do you pull in, I assume, in front of Lexi's place, and then split
Park wherever they park their car, because this
Yeah.
is their car.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Well, if you need help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be fine.
Okay, but seriously, if you need help,
I know.
and probably you're gonna have to yell or whatever early because I'm gonna be slow running over there.
I will be fine. I can handle myself with them.
Okay.
You notice she's not 100% confident as she
Right.
says that. Out of character, Craig, when is harvest? Is it tomorrow?
Tomorrow is Wednesday, so you have one more day before
Okay.
harvest.
Okay. I couldn't remember in
Yep.
game.
2 more sleeps till harvest.
That's not a creepy way to put it.
Only the bad guys say it that way, Craig.
What? Are you accusing Kermit in Muppet Christmas Carol of being evil?
He
Yes.
says he does not say it that way.
Also, yes.
No, Kermit's
No.
not the evil one. That's Miss Piggy.
I was about to say, isn't Kermit the Bob Cratchit in Muppet Christmas Carol?
Yes.
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 Make sure Lexi gets in okay.
I mean, you know, from a
before
certain
heading
from a
over
certain
her place.
perspective, like specifically Scrooge's perspective, Bob Cratchit could be the evil one, at least at the beginning.
Oh yes, the poors are evil.
He wants to take his money by asking for Christmas off.
How dare.
So you sort of how are you moving as you come into the house, Lexi?
Carefully.
Okay.
Trying to play it off just in case I run into someone.
Okay. So as you come in, you can smell food cooking from the kitchen. It seems like Frau Zumten is in the middle of making dinner. Do you avoid the kitchen or do you walk through?
100%. I just shout, I'm home.
Yeah. Dinner will be ready in 28 minutes.
All right.
I will see you then, or I can bring it to your room if you would prefer. The sister will be dining at the table.
That would be awesome. I've got some stuff that I'm working on. Yeah, that would be great.
Of course.
Thank you.
Your parents have called. They have asked me to tell you that they wish you a good week.
Good for them.
Very good.
You.
See you.
Assholes. Yep.
All right. And so you head over. You can hear music coming from your sister's room. She's listening to Starlight Express on her cassette player or on her CD player because y'all are rich. While she's working on her homework.
Okay. Must not go into
CD player, not
Betamax.
Betamax.
Rant. Must not go in. Yeah.
All right, and you head up to your room. Do you just sort of collapse?
Yes, basically.
Okay.
I'm just trying to feel bad because I actually want to spend time with them a little bit, but now is maybe not the moment. So yeah, I collapse, and as soon as I'm feeling a little bit better, and I know this is a fucking terrible idea, but I'm doing it anyways. I am taking a shower and getting as much of this shit that's been poulticed on me off because of the smell and because it's going to raise questions.
Okay. All right. Fair.
And I can only use so much body scent that won't cover this up.
Yep. Absolutely. Okay. Yeah, for sure. And I think you get in a little bit later. You come up while you're in. You have your own shower, right? Like it's in part of your bedroom.
Yeah.
Do you lock your door when you get in the shower? Like the door to your bedroom if you know dinner is coming up?
I don't think so in this case.
Okay.
Like I assume that Frau's not going to walk into the bathroom while I'm showering. So
it
it's
seems
fine.
it seems unlikely.
Yeah. And there's
Uh,
nothing. Everything suspicious is like elsewhere at other people's houses right now, so I should be
Yeah.
fine.
You hear a knock, a little bit, probably not too long after you've gotten into the shower, outside in the door. What does your sister call you? Does she call you Alexis? Does she call you Lexi? Does she call you A?
Probably Lexi.
Okay. So you hear a knock, and then you can hear, slightly muffled over the sound of the shower, you can hear your sister's voice go, Lexi, Frau had dinner. I wanted to bring it up. I hadn't seen you. Is it okay if I bring it in?
I'm in the shower.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I can put it by your bed.
Thank you. That's awesome. Will, I've got a lot that we'll hang out real soon.
Okay. I got back that book report you helped me with on Secret Garden. I got an A.
Awesome. I knew you would.
I'm gonna leave it by your bed in case you want to see it. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Please do.
Okay. All right. I'm pretty much done with homework. I'm probably gonna watch some TV with Frau in a little bit and then go to bed. Okay. If you're busy, it's okay.
Yeah. We'll see. I'll try, but yeah, we'll see.
Okay. That's okay. All right. I love you.
Love you too.
Okay. It's right by your bed.
Thank you.
Okay. You can hear the door close.
Fuck.
Meanwhile, next door, Ruby, you are headed home.
So before she even steps in the house, she takes a moment, pulls little hairbrush out of her purse, brushes her hair, straightens her clothes, checks herself in the mirror, makes sure she looks completely clean.
Okay.
Takes a deep breath and walks in the door.
Okay. So you walk in. What have your parents picked up for dinner?
Probably, I'm like blanking on 90s restaurants. Something equivalent to like American Deli, I would think.
Okay. Yeah. I mean it definitely it 100% could be like there are some great delis downtown in Baltimore. Your mom definitely could have gotten something during the day and brought it home for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, something
Okay.
like that.
So there are the like absolutely ridiculous like kosher deli sandwiches that look like, to paraphrase Mitch Hedberg, looks like somebody took a cow and put a cracker on both sides, just like a ridiculous amount of meat. As sort of spread out. There are a couple bags of Utz chips, the individual bags there ready to go. And your mom and your dad are in there. Your dad looks up and goes, "Hey, Muffin, how's it going?"
Going well. How are you guys?
We're doing all right. You ready for dinner? Why don't you get washed up?
Sure.
Great. So you presumably wash up,
Yeah.
have a seat?
Yeah, she will clean up, have a seat.
So how was school?
Great. Had practice after school.
Good. And your mom leans in and says, "How's that going?"
Great.
Excellent. When is the next game?
I had asked you a few sessions ago. It's the first game, I think, because they're preparing for the first
Yeah.
game of the season.
Is it Friday? Is it the day after Harvest? I think
I
might be
feel
what
like
we talked about.
Yeah, I think Harvest is the
Yeah.
kickoff. Yeah.
All right. So you know what? Then I think your parents would know that. So are you all about ready for Friday?
Oh, absolutely. Just, practice went a little longer since we're not going to have practice on Harvest.
Well, sure. You're gonna be busy on Harvest, right?
Yeah, of course.
Absolutely. Now, your mom, Lisa, who else is in the running?
Do I know, or would Ruby know? Obviously Charity, but
yeah, I mean it seems like Charity. It's tough. I think you if you want, you can make a roll for it. I'm also 100% okay with you sort of going over or even making up a character and being like, maybe this person. But I'm also okay if you're like, I don't know, just me and Charity.
Yeah, can I make a roll if that's okay?
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah. What do I need to roll for that?
So you'd go ahead and roll.
Read a bad situation.
Yeah, I think we'd call it read a bad situation.
Where that is.
So it's a sharps roll. It's one of your basic moves. You can also just roll
Okay.
sharps if it's easier.
Or on the top of the character sheet, there's like a list in alphabetical order of the.
I always forget where that is.
Yeah.
It's the character sheets are weird.
Moves. There it is. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. So so you know I mean Harvest Queen is usually at least in recent years has usually been, you know, a pretty popular kid. It's often somebody like you or somebody like Charity. Not every year. It's usually somebody who's very well liked. Usually somebody who is, you know, classically attractive, but sometimes it could be you know, the valedictorian of the well, projected valedictorian of the class, or you know, student council president, or things like that. There's Kay Renfield, you know, is your current class president. She's fairly well liked. So yeah, she's a potential. But the other thing, you know, is that from year to year, sometimes it's a harvest queen and sometimes it's a harvest king.
Right.
And I think there hasn't yet been a, you know, harvest monarch, but that's not, you know, if it were Lexi, they'd probably, depending on who was reading it, you know, this being the 90s,
Right.
you know, um, but they might go with harvest monarch, but that hasn't presented itself, at least to the best of your knowledge. But so it could be a guy. Richie Corporation, obviously, everybody loves him, right? He's just such a sweetheart. A quarterback of the football team. You know, the again, the sort of it generally does tend to be somebody from like the older families in town, which would mean that you might be traditionally kind of a long shot, although it seems like maybe that hasn't been the case as much these past 13 years since there stopped being the more practical application, shall we say, of the selection.
I thought
Uh,
she was an older family in the town.
Who?
Ruby.
The Sinclairs?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the Sinclairs, your dad's they've been around for some time. And the Knights, the Gurneys, the Ripples, the Corporations, the Summer Isles, the Lancasters, the Irvings, the Bierces, the Machins, and the Hunts. Are kind of some of the classics. But it's your mom's maiden name is Bierce.
Okay.
So could be you coming from your mom's side.
So yeah, she'll just say, and she's just gonna leave Lexi's name out of it completely, because of her parents.
Sure.
And yeah, she'll say, yeah, myself and Charity, definitely. Kay, and probably like Richie for King.
Oh, sure. Richie and Victor were always good friends, right?
Yeah, they still are.
Um, is that awkward? Are you and Richie at least get along even after the breakup?
Yeah, I don't think he talks to me that much.
Oh, well, you know, that's you've still got time. That could change, right?
I don't think I'm his type.
Oh, well, don't sell yourself short, sweetie. Um, well, what about since moving on? Anybody else that you've been thinking about?
Oh, to like date?
Yeah, yeah.
Um, I'm keeping
This
my
is your
options.
dad, sort of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm keeping my options open right now.
Well, and your mom says, I mean, you don't, you can take a break, work on yourself for a little while. There's no need to hurry up and get back at, you're young, you have so much other stuff to focus on.
Yeah.
Um, and your dad says, yeah, but sure, but I mean, everybody takes a date to harvest, right? So, and your mom says, nope, you don't have to.
I think Lexi and I were just gonna go together.
Oh, well, that's nice. That's nice.
They
That's
were roommates.
Meanwhile,
Lex-
Lexi's gonna be like, "We're what? No, I'm getting laid there. Thank you very much."
No, she meant
Yeah.
as friends, not yeah.
No,
Lexi's,
exactly, because we're
yeah.
gonna go as friends, and then I'm going to ditch you and go get
Yeah.
laid.
Yeah.
Lexi's such a nice kid.
I mean, I'm sure they'll end up leaving with someone
The
else.
meanest nice I've ever heard.
I heard that inflection.
Well, just if your dad says if you go together, just make sure that either you get another ride home or that Lexi's in a good place to drive you home.
I'm sure I can get another ride home from someone. I've been making more friends lately.
Your mother sort of like
Please drop Billie Jean's name as someone else who can drive you home. That would
She
be
thought of VJ, but she's not mentioning VJ right now.
Your mother just sort of aggressively stabs one of the pickles on the plate with a fork, and it just sort of at the tacit implication that Lexi will not be in place to drive, and your mom just kind of goes, mm-hmm, and really sort of angrily eats the pickle. Um, uh, and
Angrily eats the pickle is a great biography for someone.
um, and yeah, I think your dad sort of goes back to sort of awkwardly trying to make conversation, but is there anything else that you're looking to bring up?
No, definitely not. She's good.
Okay. Um, it's 9:40. This might be a good time for us to take a quick break, get up, grab drinks. We'll come back and do the rest of our super cool, everybody super chill, very very non-awkward dinner conversations all around Nightgrove. So, while we take our break, remember to go ahead and take yours. Grab a tab, grab some pizza rolls, and walk your various creatures, turn into a lizard, do whatever you got to do. And we'll see you back here in a couple minutes.
And we're back. A dinosaur story.
A dinosaur story.
Believe it or not.
Believe it or
So-
not, a dinosaur story.
So we are hopping around. Let's come back from our commercial break. Back to the Simmons household.
Which one's is the Simmons household?
Sunny.
Sunny.
Okay.
Oh, Sunny. I don't remember anyone's name.
Is that your grandmother's last name?
I don't know.
Okay. All right. So we'll say back to Sunny's house. How about that? And so what are you all having for dinner?
Food.
I think the funny option is meatloaf.
Okay, yeah, meatloaf sounds good. Which I
What-
think is also what
what did
BJ's
he
dad
ever
was
do to
making,
you?
right? He's right under the table.
Daddy!
Yeah. If you'd like to hear more about Rocky Horror, may I recommend a recent episode of the fantastic podcast Final Ghouls of Horror?
Oh, you guys did a Rocky Horror episode and didn't invite me?
Yeah.
Yes, we actually.
haven't-
To be fair, we recorded that like
Last
in
fall.
October.
So long ago. We
I-
also haven't invited any guests on.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
we haven't had any guests.
It's
at
just
this
that
point.
I've been in it.
So
Yes,
and
we
I
talked
mentioned
about
you.
that.
Yeah, we talked about you.
So, Sunny, yeah, you are sitting there. How is your grandmother's meatloaf?
Fine.
Okay, all right, that's fair.
Sorry, that's a euphemism.
How many boys does it bring to the yard? No. So, you are you're sitting there, and she's kind of just sort of tucking in. She had her like emotional outpouring of support to you earlier today, where she told you to be safe and put her hands on your cheeks, and then it seems like now it's meatloaf time. So, she is having her her nightly cup of coffee. It's genetic in your family, apparently. Are you also having coffee over dinner?
Probably.
Yeah, she just always just puts the puts the drip, the percolator on over dinner, and you just have some more cups of coffee with dinner. And yeah, so she's going to town on meatloaf. There is a like aggressively 90s salad, I'm sure there, like tossed in a side bowl.
Yes.
Damn it. I don't think we can show tossing meatloaf salad on a network broadcast.
Well, great. We just got
Right.
flagged.
Right.
This week's episode is rated M for mature.
All
But
of our
I won't
episodes are
do
rated M for
that.
mature.
How was dinner at your friend's house? It was great. His grandma tossed my salad.
And meatloafs.
But I won't do
she
that.
had a great meatloaf.
Yeah, I think Steven nailed it. Your grandmother would do anything for love, but she won't do that.
You haven't met my grandmother.
So how are you broaching this super chill subject?
Probably starts by just like he probably talks about like the books that he grabs fairly
Mhm.
regularly, so she's up to date on what he grabs.
Mm-hmm.
And he mentioned he grabbed this and noticed all the annotations and
Oh, mm-hmm. Yeah, that was always an interesting one. So, your homework coming along well, or you just you all done?
I generally get most of it done at school, so
Well, that's good. That's good. Leaves more time for she kind of looks up at you over her glasses. for reading, I guess. Well, you certainly come by that honestly in this family. Looking up anything, sort of picking at the meatloaf a little bit, looking down at it over, peering down through a glass. Looking up anything in particular, or just flipping through? I know when you used to come visit when you were little, you always used to love the pictures.
Well, just before dinner, I was reading about some the incubi succubi demons.
Hmm. It's a little like the fork scratches a little on the plate. And she still picking through the meatloaf. Just looking at the looks over at you at over the glasses at you. There's some pretty saucy pictures in that article, if I recall.
Like, of a lot of books, it is particularly detailed. Like, some of their wings are really, like, you can almost feel them. Feel the
Oh, yes.
texture of the drawings.
Yes, that's always the nice thing about those books. You always feel transported somewhere when you're reading through them. And she pauses for a second and she says, I have to make sure I put away a few books. Just a little tidying.
It's like, it can certainly be transported somewhere, but this one makes me question transported some when.
Hmm. And when are you thinking about?
What was it you said, 1972?
Mm-hmm.
There was a mention of 1972.
Oh, was there?
Congratulations, you come by being bad at lying, very honestly.
That's what in the book or Oh, I used to scribble in those all the time. I'm sure it was something. I don't recall. I'll have to take a look.
I'll bring it back down after dinner.
Oh, sure. You can. Why don't you do that? So,
Toss it
what
straight
about
into the fire.
dessert tonight?
What was
I
that,
was
Greg?
thinking. I said, what about dessert tonight? I was thinking, why don't we, curfew is only if you're unattended. Why don't you and I go out and we'll get some TCBY? Wouldn't that be a treat? They say it's the country's best yogurt.
That would be nice, Grandma.
Good.
That
Good.
is, in fact, what that acronym stands for, yes.
Well, that'll be good.
Bribe the little shit with yogurt, yes.
And are you sort of does a trip out down to the TCBY at the Slaughter Hollow Mall serve to distract you from your purpose in bringing down the book?
No.
Okay. I'm not going to make you roll. I feel like that was fairly transparent. So yeah, so you come back after your ice cream and she says, well, that was a lovely evening. Thank you for the I feel like I get out so rarely, but so tired. You probably need to get ready for bed.
I should. Oh, let me grab that book real quick.
Oh, you said you could wait till tomorrow. It's no need to rush.
If you say so.
Well, whatever you think is best.
He'll not push the subject, but he'll spend the rest of the evening like really going through the book some more.
Okay. Do you then bring it down to her downstairs? She's in the TV room.
No, he'll
Are
wait
you-
till morning.
Okay. All right. She is within half an hour or so of getting home, you can hear her over the buzz of the TV. She is loudly snoring downstairs in her chair. And you spend the rest of the evening reading through.
Reading through the book, like making notes in a notepad about particular annotations.
Okay. All right.
Spleen and Ideal playing in the background.
Awesome. I love it. Um. Anything else in your evening, Sunny, as it
Nope.
passes? Yeah. Okay. So, BJ, what music? Probably not Spleen. What music is playing at your house in the kitchen on the radio over dinner?
Well, first, a brief moment, because
Sure.
I think BJ is spending probably most of the time leading up to dinner, still like in the bathroom, sort of poring over her hand. Because I mean, she's done this for a while. She's familiar with the idea of like demonic contaminants and corruption that spreads from a bit of a demon left in a wound. So she is actively investigating anything that is not immediately just the road rash from grinding that plant across the street. That anything that might have been left by the plant itself, making sure there's nothing, no particulates, nothing left in the wound.
Sure. I think let's call this investigate a mystery, because you are trying to, I think, study this thing post-mortem based on the injuries that it has done to you.
That
Is that
tracks.
fair to say?
Yep. Success.
Sure.
Variety.
So yeah. So, but that means you get to ask, ask a thing. Given the thrust of your question, I think it most lines up with what is being concealed here.
Probably, yeah.
And so you do find bits and pieces of the of those thorns broken off in the wounds. There's also sort of not quite thorns, but there are kind of like little burrs to the vines that have given you minor scratches. If you've ever seen a lot of gourds, like when their vines get really thick and ropey, they
Yeah.
do tend to have almost like little thick hairs or bristles. These are those exaggerated. The ones that have gone to the extreme have formed uh, um, the thorns that we've seen. Um, but you also here and there can find little bits of leaf matter, and also in with the leaf matter, um, bits of blossoms. When you get those early squash blossoms, there are little bits of those in there with little seed clusters in them, and you find those and can clean them out.
She has a stupidly high pain tolerance, so she's probably just like thoroughly pulling and flushing any of those out of the wounds.
Sure. As you are doing so, as you are in here, Daisy will come, and unless you have the door closed and locked, will let herself in,
Yeah.
and she just kind of comes in and like lies down across your feet on the bath mat, like just kind of uncomfortably so. I imagine it's not a super huge bathroom, but she is just coming in and clearly like making contact with you however she can.
I am familiar with large dogs being lap dogs.
Yeah.
She'll reach down when she's got a free moment. She'll reach down and just scratch Daisy on the head, offer some comforting pats.
There is a little bit as you reach down. There is a little bit of a sort of a tensing with the overhand gesture, but then you feel like she gets what you're doing, and then we'll accept the scratches.
Hey, Mom, could I borrow your intangibility for a second?
There's sort of like there is a sigh as she leans in through the bathroom door, and she says, "We have talked about this. It's not polite to point out other people's differences, but yes, dear, how can I help? You know I don't like it when you ask me to get things out of the drain."
No, my hand, actually.
She turns and kind of steps all the way through. As she moves up, one of her feet sort of passes through one of Daisy's feet. Daisy jerks the foot away and whimpers a little bit. She looks down. Oh, I'm sorry, not used to having things underfoot. What's wrong with your hand, sweetie?
Well, there's a little bit of particulate matter left from the plant monster that I had to kill, and I'd rather not. Seeing what those things have done to other things, I'd rather not leave any of it left in my hand.
Well, you always were a smart girl. Sure, of course. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to help, but what do you need me to do?
If you can move any of it by passing through my hand, I'd appreciate it. But otherwise, if you could just keep my hand numb, just so I'm not feeling it as much while I'm doing the work.
She looks a little pained as you ask that, and she says, "I Of course, of course, of course I can." And she reaches out kind of with both hands, like she's trying to hold your hand. But just that cold and numbness settles in.
And she'll use that to basically make it easier to further pull all the bits and pieces out of her hand.
Okay.
Thanks, Mom.
Sure. You hear from the other room. And oh, sounds like dinner's ready.
And
Um,
I know it doesn't feel
Daisy
great.
pops up at that word, knows that word.
I know it doesn't feel great, but as weird as our situation is, this is the kind of help that I couldn't ask from anyone else.
Well, I guess, we're all so used to we're just used to you being that little girl who was getting into scrapes and troubles and having to pick you up and dust you off and patch you up, and just, I guess there comes a time in every parent's life where they just can't help out in the same way, right?
No, but you can help out in different ways. And I appreciate it all the same.
All right. Little sort of ectoplasm tearing up at the corners of her eyes. Says, "All right, well, let's go. Let's go have your father's meatloaf, or you at least."
Yeah, she'll finish washing it out and then bandage it up.
Okay. You can hear your father singing along to the radio in the other room.
I can't actually place that one by the tune.
It's also, believe it or not, I'm walking on air.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
But you come in. Yep, your father has made meatloaf. He made it himself.
How good is it actually?
Some of the ingredients are a little stale. You probably need to pick up new herbs. The meat is out of the freezer, so but not freezer burned or anything. It's like your mom has trouble going shopping now for obvious reasons, and your dad
Yeah.
never did a lot of shopping back in the day. He does do the shopping now, but it's often a little tough for him to remember everything. He tends to, forget things at the store. Sometimes the oregano, sometimes the limb. But eventually we'll make it work in general. So it's a little bland, but it's there.
I mean, BJ will actively. It's sustenance, so she's not going to complain about it in the least, but also she will actively play up the thought that she really appreciates it, because she does. It's her parents doing everything they possibly can in their current situation.
There's cooked succotash, canned succotash that your dad put into a pot and heated up on the stove. Doesn't seem to have burned himself too much this time.
Motor functions are really improving, Dad. Yeah, No, I think maybe at some point we might even get you to dance again.
Your mom nods and says, he's right. What about you and dancing? You have anybody in mind for I mean, homecoming's coming up. next month, and obviously there's harvest tomorrow, or in 2 days.
I mean, it kind of feels like everybody that I have any interest in is already interested in somebody else, so not really at this point.
Oh, what about you're right, Michelle. You always used to play together.
There's a sucking of teeth at that. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, and your father moans, and she's, "You're right. She's a very pretty girl."
Yeah, she is. It's like through gritted teeth.
So motivated. You always used to race. Do you remember that?
Yeah, we did.
So cute. Do you all still play together ever?
Not particularly. We kind of went down different paths as we got older.
Well, and nobody else really. I mean, that's okay, but just you can tell us. We're just interested.
I mean, like I said, I've had passing interest in a few people that I've met, but again, they all seem interested in other people at this point, so it's not really my business.
You're all really interested in Zach for some reason. I just don't see it.
Yeah, so she will actively say, for some reason, every girl that's interesting is interested in Zach specifically.
And they that's the
law
law
kid,
boy.
yeah.
Oh. Huh.
And like we do work together. I see him all the time. Like he's handsome, but he's not really my type.
Well, sure. And so often people that you work with, and we've talked about that. School work first, college second, monster hunting more as a extracurricular. But how about anyone else there? I know you had mentioned before looking for additional backup. Anybody there that you've found recently?
There's a few people who might be able to help out.
Well, that's good.
There's apparently some chosen one prophecy going on in town.
Your mom laughs and says, "Yeah, I mean, when isn't there, right?"
Yeah, but this one at least appears to have some merit.
Ruby
Sinclair.
I don't. Is she new?
The ish. Her parents seem wealthy and involved in the town. I don't. She lives up in the the high class area.
The Manors.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there was supposed to be a chosen one back when we were in school, and didn't really seem to turn out to be the case.
I was about to say, how'd that one shake out?
Never showed up apparently, or did the smart thing and skipped town, or I don't know.
Got 8 first mission.
Well, I'm not really one for, fate and destiny, all things considered. I feel like I've kind of had my fill of that idea.
Well, you'll make your own, sweetie.
That's what I
Or
do.
not sweetie. What does your mom call you?
I think most of the time it's either like BJ or Honey or any of the standard platitudes.
Yeah. It's Maryland. It's probably Hun.
Yeah.
Well, you'll make your own. And we'll make our own, right?
Absolutely.
A family is what we make of it.
Mm-hmm.
Pass the succotash, please.
She will.
Reaches out, hand goes through it. There's just put a little on my plate, please.
We will figure out a way for you to have flavorful food if I have to enchant it.
I know, sweetie.
Or have Zach enchant it.
Your father's like eating as best he can, half of it falling out the side of his mouth.
I need to get my hands on a medical kit. I think like some support structure might help with that. She says as she looks at how his jaw is like barely hanging on.
I mean, you were Did you come? You came with us to my house, right?
No.
No, you
No.
didn't. Oh.
No.
So never mind
Right. So I think unless you have other subjects to raise, I think the
Yeah, that seems
the
appropriate.
dinner sort of passes that way. Um, shall we hop to because Lila, your thing was after dinner, right? You sort of
Yes.
have a dinner and we get a quick shot of you having dinner. And then Ruby, you had a thing after dinner as well. All right, so let's hop back to the Law household for
Well,
dinner.
first outside because there was a thing that we heard.
Yelling.
Just the raised voices.
Well,
yeah.
because I'd asked my dad why he walked here when we lived next door, and then
Or why
we
he-
heard
why
yelling.
he
Or why he
drove
drove.
here.
Or why he drove here when we lived next door, and then we heard yelling.
He smiles at you and says, "I didn't drive here from home, pal. I was coming home
Yeah, but
from
you
somewhere
could've-
else."
Yeah, but you could have parked or magicked your car into the garage and then walked over.
Well, I could have, but when you got a baby this classy, pats the front of the car, you like to show it off.
At the UR show off, that's right.
Oh, Zachy, it's something called style. You take after your old man, you'll pick it up in time.
Yeah, about that, I say as my wings sort of like manifest behind me for a second, and then disappear.
Oh, chip off the old block even more than usual.
Yeah, my hands glow too now, Dad.
Fantastic, fantastic. Your godfather is gonna be insufferable.
He already is. Although he did teach me how to fold a fitted sheet, so.
Properly the first time, every time.
I said, perfect order. Terrifying and irritating. Come on, I'll give you a ride home. He smiles as he gets into the car that's 50 feet from your house.
Sure, I hop in.
Okay. Well,
You did. Get back out. Go inside.
he gets out, follows you in.
Mom, I brought Dad back.
Good, good. How'd the visit go? Oh, went fine, Nice chat.
What were you,
Oh, you have to tell me all about it later.
what were you talking to them about, Dad?
Oh, just grown-up stuff.
You'll notice the look on my face is the same look that Mom gets when you say stuff like that.
Sure, but I'm scared of her. Come on, pal, go wash up for dinner.
That's fair, actually.
Yeah. I will go wash up for dinner.
Okay. Your dad comes out. What did we decide he's making? Linguine Alligari?
Yeah, absolutely. It's like just like
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
No, the
Alright.
funny option is he's also making meatloaf.
That actually is really good.
9-layer meatloaf.
9-layer meatloaf.
Yeah, 9-layer
Yep,
meatloaf.
Absolutely. Yep. 9-layer meatloaf.
Wait, no, hang on. It's 9-layer Inferno meatloaf.
Hey, it tastes like
Right.
a bat out of hell.
Yeah. It's super, super spicy. With your mom's homegrown peppers. And your
Uh-huh.
mom has also put together the most aggressively non-90s salad. There's fiddlehead ferns in it, all heirloom stuff, everything from the home garden.
I look at the spicy meatloaf and I just go out loud. I shouldn't have been surprised when I started developing fire magic.
He kind
Meat,
of shrugged.
sauce, hellfire. Meat, sauce,
Exactly,
cheese,
yeah, right.
hellfire,
Yeah.
meat.
He shrugs and he say, "What can I say? It's always been a favorite." So big plans for the week?
Yeah, mostly trying to make sure that the random plants that are growing spiky tendrils don't kill any of my friends.
Good, says your mom. Yeah, it looks like they tried quite well on that Alexis.
Oh, he suddenly goes and looks down at his hand at the arm that got wrapped up in tendrils. Mom, do you see any?
She sort of looks up and then gestures with a fork, and she says, "Eating. No
Yeah.
medical care at the table. We'll
Yeah.
take a look at it afterwards, okay?"
I mean, I burnt it away, so I would think, but
Oh, I can't ever be too careful. But good. I'm glad you're out there to look after each other. Try not to let any other kids get killed, okay?
desperately trying that. What is happening? Is it because they've stopped doing sacrifices?
They kind of look at each other. There's one of those shared parental looks across the table. And say, "Who knows?
So yes.
Honestly, we're not sure. It's I don't think either of us," your mom says, "had killer pumpkins on our bingo card for this fall." Your dad says, "Ooh, you know what we should do again? Bingo." And your mom says, "That was fun."
Yeah, but you always win.
That's why
It's
it's
fun.
fun.
The rest of us aren't as prescient as you are. Sorry, what was the name of the above table? What's the name of the junkyard again?
Just just Chase County
Who was the guy that
disposal.
ran it?
Hutch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Although we are gonna have to, I guess the county's gonna have to figure out a replacement for Hutch.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm sure they'll start putting out new advertisements probably after harvest, though. You know how everybody gets so involved.
If the town's left after harvest.
Well, yeah, that seems a little melodramatic.
Just the junkyard has a giant plant growing inside it, and the farm the name of farm
Kellerman.
then the Kellerman farm had more of them.
Giant ones?
They weren't giant, but
there were lots of them.
But there were more of them. There was one at the junkyard and multiple at the Kellerman farm.
Well, I'm sure that the sheriff's department will take care of everything, says your mom. Your dad just laughs.
Mom, the sheriff's department is two guys. One of whom is intimidated by a leaf.
She smiles and she says, "Yes, I know, sweetie. I was making a joke." Well, seems like you're sweet on a chosen, so I'm certain all of you can figure this out together.
That shut him up immediately.
Oh yes,
There's
tell
just-
the adults. These adults want us to figure it out, though.
There's a
Listen, I'm doing everything I can to get somebody responsible on this. If they keep abdicating, that's not my fault.
Hey, again, this is a 90s teens TV
Right,
show.
yeah.
Adults are either terrifying or useless.
Or both.
Or terrifyingly useless.
No, yeah, legit.
But yeah, so does that kind of clam things up for the rest of dinner?
For at least a little bit, yeah.
Okay.
It just any mention of him having a romantic life, he just immediately clams up.
Yeah. All right. So I think Lila, let's hop back to you and your black encouragement.
I'm gonna push some blocks. I'm just gonna do
your
some
sister out a
gentle
window.
nudging. We're good. No, not yet. She's not
Need
gonna
to have a
fly.
window.
Yeah. No, I have a high enough window. I'm on the second floor. It's by a tree.
She's
It's
got
great.
wings.
It works great. Yeah, exactly.
It's tough to put winged people out windows.
Yeah.
easy.
I think we have for dinner a pile of meat on a plate in the middle of the table. That's dinner.
Just bloody.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. What kind of meat is it?
raw meatloaf.
Just like it's like hamburger meat, because you can get the recipe. It's like, okay, it's gotta be hamburger of some sort, because that's what people get when they say they're gonna go get meatloaf.
You're right. Okay, yep. So it's like, yeah. So yep. So it's like
Yeah.
steak tartare, except your
Yeah.
parents have shaped it into a meatloaf, but just
Yes.
not cooked it.
Uh-huh.
Amazing.
Because they have no idea how to cook it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are you all just having like forkfuls of raw ground beef?
Uh-huh.
Amazing. And there's just sorry, go ahead.
And I don't think there's a lot of conversation because
No, I think all of you, for various reasons, are kind of wrung out after the
Yeah.
day. Yeah.
But after dinner, when I am supposed to be doing my homework, I am going to go and knock on Hop's door. Hey,
What?
Lemmy and I have to talk to you.
So there's a pause, and then you can hear little footsteps coming over, and then door opens a little bit, and you can see Hops looking out at you suspiciously. She's like, "Okay, but I'm gonna yell real loud, and Mom and Dad are right downstairs. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
If you try to beat me up, you're gonna get in so much trouble."
I'm not gonna beat you up. I'm trying to help you.
Okay. This is me, and she points to her face, not believing you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Come
Mm-hmm.
in. She opens the door.
There's a girl at school that you were talking about earlier, right? The Laramie kid in your class.
Uh-huh.
We're here because Mom and Dad want us to make friends and be normal.
Yeah.
So, do you want to go and hang out with them or not?
She looks at you and she's like, "Why do you want me to hang out with her?"
Because I'm friends with Alexis, her older sibling.
She like looks like she smelled something horrible. She's like, "Do you want to all hang out together?"
No!
Ugh.
No, I don't.
Jeremy, do me a favor. Remind me of your of Lexi's sister's name.
God damn it! I knew you
Sorry?
were going to ask this.
Because I think for so it's okay. It's okay.
Look,
So think
it's fine.
Double check for it while we're doing this.
Just look in.
I don't know
look,
that I have it,
look
to be
at-
honest. But
Look
I
at
will
your
look.
notes titled Laramie Project and just find a name.
She says, "Okay, so we're not gonna hang out together,
No.
but I got lots of friends at school. Why, Veronica? I'm just gonna say for now, so I have a name. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Jeremy, is that okay?
Samantha. It's
Samantha.
Samantha?
It's actually still in our Slack DMs.
Awesome. Okay. All right. And I'm gonna write it. I'm gonna write it in my
I'm
notebook.
writing
'Cause I
it
didn't have
down
it
as
in.
well.
Yeah, I'm putting it in my syllabus right here. Does she go by Samantha? Does she go by Sam? What does she go by?
I think that wait a second. I think she probably goes by Samantha, yeah.
Okay. All right.
She won't not answer to Sam, but that yeah.
Okay. So she says, "I got lots of friends. How come you want me to hang out with Samantha specific? Just because you and her stupid sibling are friends?"
Yeah, I mean, you could just ignore that, but fine. The sibling of cool person. You could be cool.
I'm already cool.
No, you're not.
You need to be cool.
This is backfiring on me.
A little bit.
What do you want to give me?
Yeah.
What do you give me to hang out? try to
I
help
don't
you be
need to give
cool.
you anything.
Oh,
I can go hang out with whoever I want.
okay. Well, then do it.
All right, I will.
Do you want to make a manipulate someone roll?
I will.
It does have to be charm because she's a
That's
family member.
fair.
Yeah.
This is fair. Yeah, I can normally use weird, but this is my
Yeah.
sister. We're both weird.
Yep.
All right, that's very fair. All right, charm or manipulate someone. Here we go. Charm.
I think basically your family are the only ones you can't use it on. Even like other supernatural
that.
folks, you can,
Yeah.
but it's just like your
Mhm.
family specifically. It has to be true.
Yeah, mixed success.
Okay.
So-
She kind of looks. She says, "Okay." Samantha did say she got a PlayStation, so
Mhm.
guess. But you gotta tell mom and dad that I'm over there studying. If I'm hanging out with her, even if I'm not.
Okay.
Anytime.
Okay. Deal. Lexi has a car even, so they could come pick us up.
You said we wouldn't have to hang out together.
Not together, just to get over there. So we don't even have to tell mom and dad all the time.
Okay, but again, you got to promise. Pinion promise. And she pulls out one of her wings and she holds out like the smallest bone on the wing.
Okay. Yeah. I will unfurl a wing and do the same.
Okay. So remember, we pinion promised.
We did.
Okay. That means your wing falls off if you break your promise.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Immediately breaks promise, sees the wing falls off.
Adds annotation to book.
We'll head back to her.
Yeah,
own room.
there's nothing in your book about pinion promises.
No, that's a weird sibling thing.
Yeah, exactly.
If I've ever heard one.
All right.
And I will try and figure out which room is Zach's.
Okay. Yeah. So we'll hop back to that, I think, as you sort of drift up. And she's going back. She's like, play so much Tekken. Just hear her mumbling to herself.
Nerd.
So Sunny is sort of studying the book for the evening and then headed to bed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ruby, you had another thing for the night? And then Lexi, what about you? Did you have something? And Carl, I've got a thing to pop back to for you.
I think Lexi's mostly going to stay up in their room. I think for the dramatic end of the episode, like montage of going from person to person to person and person. For theirs, you will see them sort of like for a while sitting on the stairs, just listening to them downstairs watching TV.
Okay. I think at one point you're sort of there. You can hear the phone rings.
Okay.
And you can hear Samantha go, "I'll get it." And hops up and sort of runs over. How much are you trying to eavesdrop on the phone call?
Oh, completely.
Okay. So you hear goes over and it says, "Hello, Laramie residents. Hey, yeah, no, yeah. Oh, that would be yeah. That sounds really cool. Oh, yeah. So you've never been? Oh, totally. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. See you tomorrow. Okay." And then phone hangs up.
Okay. I wait for them to leave, and then I creep downstairs and I star 6-9.
Okay. Remind me, that gives you the number or it calls it back?
That calls back.
Okay. So yeah, it rings, and then you get hello?
Is it a
Okay.
voice I recognize?
I don't think so. It's like a little kid voice.
Okay.
It's also like one syllable of hello, just the last one.
Right.
Hello?
Yeah, I just hang up.
Okay.
No, sorry, wrong number. Just nothing.
Nope, just hang up.
So as you're there,
go back upstairs.
Yeah, as you're going back upstairs, you can hear from the other room, you can hear Samantha say, Frau, you said you could drive me if I needed to go anywhere, right? Other than outside of school." And Frau Samantha says, To a certain extent, it depends on where you want to go." And you hear your sister go, "Well, a lot of the kids are going to this big thing in town on Thursday called Harvest." Well, she wouldn't say it like that. She's like, "A lot of kids are going to Harvest, and there's a new girl in class, and she said that she wants to go, and kind of think maybe I made a new friend. So do you think you could take me to pick her up and we could go?" And Frau says, "Yeah, I think it sounds like the sort of thing that would be good for enrichment for young children of your age. So yes, this we can do."
As long as Frau's with, I am less worried after that conversation.
Okay.
Because somehow I don't even think Lexi has evidence of this, but somehow Lexi has a feeling that Frau has absolutely murdered people in defense of like some kind of special ops agent or something like that.
It's I can't think of the butler in Batman's name now.
Alfred
Pennyworth.
Pennyworth, yeah. Just someone breaks in and shame and shotgun.
Yep.
That seems that's a poor idea.
So you seem to be relying on my master's rule against killing people. Click. I have no such stipulations.
I was in the SAS.
So you're headed back upstairs?
Yeah, I'm gonna head back upstairs.
Okay. All right.
I'm keeping that in mind, though.
Carl, your phone rings. Your brother would likely not be home yet, right?
No.
It's after dinner. You and Karen
Carson
are resting.
residence.
So the voice in there says, "Carl, you're supposed to come in today. It's Claire from Homebush."
I mean, yeah, yes, Claire.
I can't give you your schedule if you don't come in.
I'll get on my bike and get over there as soon as possible. Hangs up, crap, and jumps on his bike, and starts speeding his way over to the mall.
It's getting dark out.
He's already hung up and gone.
Okay,
And
all right.
that's
He's that distracted.
All right. All right. So you pedal down, head out to the mall. By the time you reach the mall, it's dark. Sun has set. The lights, obviously, in Slaughter Hollow are all lit up, but it's middle of the week and the parking lot is pretty bare.
And he just parks his bike where he normally does, locks it, and runs inside.
Sure. You can see the Weldon Books is on the side of the mall closest to the Corporation Bowling Arcade Theater and Fun Complex. There are some bike racks, so you lock up your bike, run on inside. Pretty empty inside. All the greatest hits of the late 70s and early 80s are playing tinnily over the speakers.
Doesn't even pay attention. He's running.
Fair. All right. Yeah. You get there. As you come in, you can see Claire is in there. Store is empty. Claire is behind behind the counter, sitting down, reading a Piers Anthony book.
Over. That's a good one.
She
sorry. I mean,
plunks it down.
thank you for the call. Sorry.
She looks up at you. She goes, "Look, I don't want to not be able to give you your shifts, but again, you got to come in. You know how corporate is. If you're not
Yes.
here, we have to do them." All right. So here's where we need coverage. And you sort of sit down, and we will, unless you are really dedicated to it, I would like to kind of leave it vague, like you work out your shifts, and then we can bring them up as it is narratively convenient or
Yep.
narratively inconvenient, whatever suits our purposes best throughout the week. And she says, "Okay. Well,
Will
it's
the
almost
store be open during the Harvest Festival?
She rolls her eyes and she says, "Honestly, we're supposed to be. I tried calling in and letting them know that nobody's going to be here, but yeah, they said to check and see if the anchor stores at the mall are open, and we've got to be open, and they're going to be open, but they're going to be empty."
Stupid.
So, yeah. So, that's okay. We've got Greg. You know, he doesn't usually mind pulling those shifts, so we'll pull him in to cover it. I'm going to be there. How about you?
Sure. And I guess I'm going.
She just sort of smiles. She says, "It's Harvest. You got to go to Harvest."
New here. Remember that. We moved here,
Yeah.
so it's we don't know all the details.
Yeah. No, it's it's nice, right? Like, it's just, especially
Okay.
with everything that's been going on. It's kind of, I remember going as a kid and getting into the corn maze, and
That sounds fun.
yeah, and there's always the Wicker Man burning, and the produce judging, the jack-o'-lantern contest, and it's a good time. It's a good time. When you're little, they make you paint the pumpkins, but you get bigger, and some people do some pretty cool stuff. And if you're into really big onions or whatever, I guess the produce part is pretty cool too. But it's just a nice way to go and see people outside of what they usually do. So if you can come by, you should. It's a good time.
Okay.
All right. And try to remember about coming in for your schedule next time, all right?
Okay.
And
Sorry.
that, like, whatever that sort of reverie that she was in has just sort of fallen away. She's gone back to being slightly irritated at the world and her place in it.
I'll mark down my schedule, take the notes with me, and then when I go back out to my bike, I'm going to actually realize that it's dark out, so he's going to probably pay attention to anything like the sight hunt or hunches to make
Yeah.
sure he's as safe as possible.
Well, as you go back out to your bike, you're leaving the mall and going back out to your bike. There are fewer cars in the lot at this point, but one of them, whoop whoop, flashes the lights on top, and see the headlights pop on, focused on you. Door opens, a lanky figure gets out. "Hey there, friend. What are you up to this time of night? Seems like you're probably a student and thus in violation of curfew."
I was stupid and forgot to get my schedule.
Well. Looks like you were. Oh, well, that's very honest of you. Do you have any kind of identification?
No.
Well, you have a schedule. Let me just take a look. And walks up. You can see the gangly form of. I actually don't know if you would recognize Deputy Schuster.
Nope. But
Okay,
I
so-
recognize it. A law enforcement vehicle
Okay.
and uniform.
Sort of in his deputy's browns. Comes up. Says,
So he doesn't have
well,
to change his pants.
yeah, very much so. Let me just take a look here. He holds his hand out for your paperwork. Do you
Gave
hand
it
it
to him.
over?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He doesn't have a warrant.
Carlson Carl. That's a strange name. Oh, Carl. Okay, I see. There's a comma there. He's holding his flashlight on it. Let's see. You have a schedule. Oh. Well, it looks like here that you have a job. So I believe that may be. I will have to ask the sheriff. I believe that there is an exception for minors with employment that would keep them out past standard curfew hours, but I am not. I'll just have to ask the sheriff when I hear back from him.
Okay.
But it is late, and I am not 100% certain about the legality of your return home. So why don't I give you a ride?
Can you fit my bike?
Definitely, probably. I've got some bungees
What?
Kermit the Sheriff.
in the back.
Okay. Yeah. No. He's reacting to the oddity of the deputy, and then gets his bike.
All right.
Weird.
I just let's see here. Put this on the tow hitch, and it takes you all about 15 minutes to get the bike attached
No, it
to the
takes-
back of the car. The
it
bike
takes
looks like
him.
yeah. Your bike looks like it'll be fine. The back of the sheriff's cruiser is probably going to be pretty scratched up when you get this thing home, given how much it's going to be moving up and down on the back. He says, so why don't you go ahead and climb in the back there? And he
Okay.
opens up the back. You can see there's a mesh separating the back from the front.
Mind if I do hunches with him, since he's giving me weird vibes of competency, not competency, and all that stuff? Or
Sure. Go ahead. That's a hunch kind of lets you know if something bad is going on somewhere else, right?
when something bad is happening or just about to happen somewhere that you aren't. Yeah.
Great. Yeah, go ahead and give me a hunch roll.
And it's plus sharp, so grab a sharp die.
It doesn't specify severity, does it?
I mean, it doesn't specify bad, but it's not like someone's about to stub their toe. You're not going to get a positive on that.
Something bad's gonna happen somewhere else. He's gonna get reprimanded for scratching the shit out of the car.
Yeah. So read me what happens if it's a mixed success.
On a 7 to 9, you get there late in time to intervene, but not prevent it. So if there's something bad happening, it might be happening by the time we get back. And
okay. So yeah, so I think
call.
yeah, so I think what happens in this case is you get in into the back, and Schuster picks up the radio and he goes, Sheriff Deadman, this is Deputy Schuster here. I've got a potential curfew breaker. Need confirmation on whether or not there are exceptions in the case of employment or not. But I am returning him home to what?
I give him the address quietly, mumbling it.
Yeah, goes out and reads it back off. I'm underway, leaving my post out at the mall. Come on back.
Post.
And there's no response back.
What post?
Or leaving my post. Did I say
Yeah.
code? Okay.
No, you said post, but I'm playing
Okay.
the character going, what post?
Oh, okay. And he goes, that's all right, Sheriff. Just get back in touch when you get a chance. Anyway, I'll radio back when I get there. Wait for further orders. Short of any other orders, I'll head back to the mall. Deputy Schuster out.
The sheriff is already dead. I was wrong when I said
He's
there were
back
2
up.
people.
I would say Sheriff Deadman is a dead man.
Yeah.
And sort of as the car pulls out, you can have a vision of the other police radio. And you can see it sort of close up on the speaker itself on the radio. And sort of as your mind's eye pulls out, it twists and you realize it's hanging upside down, dangling at the end of its cord. And your mind's eye sort of pulls out and you realize you're in the other sheriff's cruiser coming back out. The door is open and you can see sort of as it pulls back farther and farther, you can see in the fading lights as the engine is dying of the headlights, you can see what you assume to be the shapes and mountains of the county dump.
Shit. Any way we could speed? I gotta go to the bathroom.
Oh, yeah. Oh boy, howdy. Okay, I'm gonna put that. I had a fella in the back there the other week, and he'd had kind of a big night out on the town, and oh boy, it was a mess. I don't want to have to do that again. Hold on, I'm gonna put on the rollers, and turns on the lights overhead, and like hits the gas, and you get home fast.
And the scrapes on the back of the vehicle show it.
Yep. He's like, no, okay. I tell you what, why don't you go on in? And I'll go ahead and get your bike off the back here.
Thank you.
I'll just turns off the lights. It'll might take me a little while. I'll just leave it up by the porch.
Thank you.
Oh boy, how did these get knotted?
And I'm gonna run in.
So you run in. Carrot is at the door. She's like, Carl, why are the cops here?
Carl.
Not only I had to go get my my schedule for this week, and
did you break in?
No, I need to use the phone though. So he's gonna go over, grab a phone, grab the phone,
call a lawyer.
No. He's just delivering me. And did I get any of these people's last names?
Mine definitely.
I think you probably have BJ's as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
BJ
Then I'm gonna call Zach.
As Billie Jean Blazkowicz.
I'm gonna find Zach's phone number in the thing.
Okay.
And call him.
So you pull. Are you looking up like the county white pages?
Yeah, just the white pages for who's.
So I have to assume the laws are unlisted. Like they definitely would pay the extra
either unlisted or we have a 666 area code number.
Okay, so hilariously, not to dox myself, but that was the exchange where I grew up.
Nice.
So up to you then, Zach. Would your parents have an unlisted number, or would they be in there?
I think they would be in there, if only because doing deals over the phone means that he doesn't have to be out of the house as often in case mom's mad at him.
It's fair. So it's like 666-7777. Please don't actually dial that number.
No.
This is in a fictional county with a fictional initial 10 number exchange. But yeah. So yeah.
It's like 666-1212, something like that. Like
1313 Mockingbird Lane. Come on.
There you go.
All right, fantastic. So yeah,
Points.
so you pick it up and start to ring.
Dialing the number feels somewhat blasphemous, but you don't know why.
We're gonna hop back. We're gonna pause on that. We're gonna hop back to Ruby.
Really funny because she was about to call Zach.
Okay. That's fantastic.
Roll
so
fucking party line. Let's go.
If I could for like a second.
No. So I think this
Sorry.
is fantastic. So Zach, so your phone rings. And I
Well-
think we're doing the like Silence of the Lambs where we see like Carl desperately calling the number and dialing it, like looking it up and dialing a number.
Well, here's the thing.
And then we cut over to Zach's house.
Zach was going to go take a shower after dinner, so he's probably not the person to answer the phone.
Okay, amazing. So
Boy.
so you're in the shower. So yeah, the phone is ringing. We see the phone ringing. We see Hal walk over and answer the phone. Hello. Ruby, you're on the other end.
It's not
Hey.
coming through.
Sorry. Hi. This is Ruby. Could I? speak to
Hey,
Zach?
Ruby, how are you?
Great. She sounds
Excellent.
really nervous. Could I speak to Zach?
Zachy is upstairs. You want me to have him call you back, or you want me to go check on him for you? Sounds important. Is it important?
It's really not that important. It's
All right.
It's fine.
Okay.
She sounds a
Well,
little disappointed.
all right. Well, you want me to tell him you called and have him give you a call back?
Yes.
All right.
that'd
What's
be
the
great.
number there?
Yeah, she'll give him the number. So Ruby
Yeah.
has her own line. She's
Okay.
mentioned this before.
Yeah,
To her room.
Yeah.
So
So I
do
says-
not have to deal with the parents. answer.
Zach has his
You
own.
can hear
Zach
them.
has his own phone at the warehouse.
Yeah.
So there's a
Hal
scratch.
probably also answers for you when you're not there.
Yeah.
No, I feel like Zachariel answers that one for me.
This
He
is
raised
the
to get
home.
to it.
This is the home of the scion of humanity and the fallen. Leave a message at the beep. I have spoken.
Beep.
Leave a message at the ineffable choir. All right. Carl, it's busy.
Shit. And then opens and flip. I'm gonna go with Lexi then.
Okay. All right. So, but
Is your phone listed?
yeah. Probably
Yes.
not. Oh,
Well, mine is probably not
okay.
Your parents.
my parents.
Okay. All right. So yeah, so you can find Alexis Laramie in there.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah. So this would be the phone that just rings in your room.
Right.
All right. So yeah. So you've gone back up. You're not at the top of the
Right.
stairs, right? You went all the way back up to your room.
Correct. Yes.
Okay. All right. You, by the way, before I forget to tell you, you've taken off the wraps in the morning, if you make it through to the morning.
Okay.
Or I'll say
I love
at
the
this
way
point,
you put that.
we'll put it this way. At this point, you have healed 2. You still have 1 harm, but you're down to just 1 harm remaining.
Cool.
And yeah, so your phone rings.
Pick up. Speak, bitch.
What?
All right, Carl, what's up?
This is Carl. Caller ID. Never mind.
No, I've heard your voice before.
Okay. Whatever. I just got it. Okay.
Okay.
I went to my
Stop.
job. I was out of curfew.
Stop. Breathe.
What?
Go.
But I went to my job. By the time I got my information of when I was doing my thing, I was out after curfew. Then the deputy showed up, but instead of getting curfew type thingy punishment or whatever, he called it in, but the sheriff didn't answer, and
Okay.
he gave me a ride home. But when the sheriff didn't answer, I got this weird feeling, and the sheriff's car was upside down without the sheriff.
Wait. Did you see something or did you just sense it?
I saw that the vehicle was upside down, and
And there was
Yeah,
no sheriff in it. I'm with you
there was
on
no
that.
sheriff. And Jim, you said it was in the
And-
dumps, or where
Yeah, it
was
was
it
in the
again?
dump. It was in the.
And it was in the
county
dumps. I
And
I
to be
tried calling
clear,
Zach, but oh yes,
you saw it in your head. You didn't drive by it and see it.
you are correct. I get hunches these sometimes.
Of course you do. Why the fuck wouldn't you? Why would that possibly not be the case?
I don't know. I was unusual back home, so this is all new to me. Having a large group of people that have understand this type of thing.
Yeah, it's kind of new to most of us.
Not all of us.
Not all of us. I specifically don't mention which category I'm in.
He's too distracted to care.
Fucking. All right, where are you now? Are you still in? No, of course you're not in the deputy's office. You're on the phone.
Yes, home. Deputy dropped me off. He's getting my bike off the back of his vehicle. That thing's gonna be scratched. Sorry,
Okay.
distracted. He's getting my bicycle
No,
off
you're
and he's
good.
gonna leave it out front. But I'm at home.
Okay.
I tried calling Zach, but to let him know, because I mean he's the first one I could think of, but then I called you and you were actually answering.
You called me immediately after Zach. I'm honored.
You're the first one I could find in the phone book.
I'm going to hold this
Hey.
over. I just want you to know that's definitely not the reason, and I'm going to hold this over everybody else going forward.
Did I found
But-
you easily in the phone book?
Yes.
Never mind. Keep going. What do we do about the sheriff? I know we shouldn't be doing stuff.
Right now, in this moment, we go to fucking bed. Because it's nighttime. Because it's nighttime and we're home. And if we go out by ourselves, we're going to be, say it with me, by ourselves.
Well, yeah.
I nearly died tonight.
Okay.
Everybody else is everybody else. And I need to say this one more time so somebody finally understands this. We are children.
Yeah, but I don't know of many adults that have this kind of weirdness to us.
I'm sure they're out there. Or we're all going to die. Sorry, you're all going to die. I'm very normal, thank you very much. You're all going to die before you become adults. One of those two things. Anyways, the point is something that can flip over a police car. Can you flip over a police car, Carl?
Not without a lot of setup. I saw it done at Universal Studios. They did a
Great.
good job.
Okay, stay with me. Stay on point. That if you can't flip over a police car, you are less strong than whatever did this. I definitely can't flip over a police car. It might be hard for me to flip over a table, and I'm not talking about a heavy one.
You need to work out more. Never mind.
No, I have. We're getting off track again. My point is, we're staying home. We will get together, all of us, tomorrow morning, and we can discuss this.
Great. So
But whatever kidnapped or killed the sheriff
Did
is
not shoot
not
the
an
deputy.
us. It's not an us at the middle of the night problem.
but should we call others now to let them know so we know what to do? Where are we meeting? Whatnot. Oh, and here's my address in case, since I'm new to you guys.
Cool. What day is it again?
It's Tuesday, late in the night on Tuesday. Tomorrow's
I'm going
Wednesday,
to
and then
give
there's
you
a holiday for.
Cool. I I'm going to give you a hint where we're going to meet up. We go there Monday through Friday.
Okay. The coffee house. No, I'm messing with you. School.
I mean,
Part of school,
actually, you're
it's a large-
probably more accurate on the first one. We will almost all be there in the morning before school. But
The problem is we're not all there Monday through Friday. Sonny's there Saturday through Sunday.
fair enough. But yeah, I will, at the very least, Ruby and I will absolutely be there. Everybody's going to be there, but it'll be fine.
No more calls I need to make tonight?
Nope. I think we are
Okay.
good.
This feels weird and exciting and terrifying all the same.
Welcome to Nightgrove.
Gee,
Said the name of
thanks.
the movie.
I said the thing. I said the thing.
Take a drink.
Yep.
That's what That's what they do.
All right.
Okay.
So you all,
well, night.
Good night.
And then we'll hop back, I think, to Ruby's call. I will point out we're past our time. I don't know, Ruby, how long do you want
This
to?
will be very brief.
Okay. So I think then, Zach, as you're finishing up the shower, you hear your dad call up. Hey, pal, you got a call from Ruby.
Okay. I'll be down in a minute.
Sure.
I was gonna say this was my thought for the button, but I guess this works now. How Lila learns which room is Zach's is because
Yeah, I was gonna ask
Zach,
you guys.
The shower connects to his room because the house is big enough, obviously, and he's used to living on his own. So Lila, while looking at the window, you just see completely naked Zach toweling his hair off, walk past the window. And I think he just for some reason he stops and looks, and your eyes connect across the distance as he realizes you're staring at him naked.
To be fair, it's a window, so presumably like waist up. But yeah.
And again, like, yeah, it's a TV show, so
Yeah,
it's definitely
no,
there's a
it's a
convenient
TV show, so it's
windowsill.
definitely like waist up. Nothing is visible other than the torso, but
this is definitely the screen cap that's getting downloaded at like 14K tomorrow on everybody's modems.
Yeah.
But yeah. So yeah, Lila, as long as you're cool with that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Stops and waves.
Closes curtains.
In response to the wave, is it just a slow curtain close?
Then I will worry about that later. I will get dressed and go down to the phone.
All right. So you can see your dad has drawn has written down the phone number. There are a couple little hearts with arrows through them next to it on the scratch pad by the phone.
Looks at that, looks around. Is his dad nearby?
He's like leaning around the doorway at the end of the hall. Go get him, Tiger.
Pick up the phone, dial.
He just sort of slowly leans back around the corner. Ruby, your phone rings.
Takes
Into the
a deep
mic.
breath and she takes a deep breath and very nervously answers it. Hello.
Hey, Ruby.
Yeah.
Hey, sorry, I was taking a shower. What's up?
Yeah. No. I just wanted to ask. I mean, I know we might die at Harvest, but I was wondering.
Great opener. Okay.
Would you like to go with me to Harvest? Like a date?
Yeah, sure. You can tell he wasn't expecting that question.
Yeah. You can tell she is really nervous. Okay, then I'll see you then, or tomorrow, actually, in the morning.
Yeah, because we see each other at school, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Click.
Jesus.
I feel like both of us click at the same time.
Amazing. Okay. And I think we sort of that's a good fade out for us. Sonny, since you've been largely driving our musical choices this week, what plays over the end credits?
The problem is I'm not sure what's accurate, because the funny thing is, the entire time I've had Neoclassical Darkwave playing in the background,
Amazing.
and it's not specific to the 1995, so I have no idea what's.
I think
Okay,
it's
all right.
what's the song we've been referencing all episode?
Oh, believe it or not, I've been walking on air.
Yeah, there you
yeah.
go.
You know what? Actually,
Yeah.
You know what? That fits.
I think maybe even like after this phone call, is there a little bit of the glowing wings visible behind Zach?
Oh yeah, 100%. Like
as
they're
he hangs up?
Yeah, no, yeah.
And yeah. And then do we see sort of like across the drive over at Lila's Lila's room, she's like closed the windows, and does she kind of like turn around and her wings are like full out?
Yeah.
Yep.
And you just get like the shadow of them on the curtains.
Oh, I like that. And
Yeah.
and then yep. Then Greatest American Hero starts playing over the credits. And that's it. So take us out. Thanks, everybody. Sounds like with some planning stuff, we may be coming back next week for episode 12 of Nightgrove. It might be Star Wars. That's the fun. You never know. But one way or the other, I hope you'll come back and join us next Thursday night. So say goodnight, everybody.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Wait, where's the thing? There it is. Goodbye.